it's Debbie and Gabby Bug with the Pickin Coop Farmstead, and we're out here on this beautiful day. It's about 57 degrees. We're out in the garden, and I think I'm wanting to plant my peas today, so we have to find a spot for them, and then we're going to plant up. We have several different varieties of peas that we're going to plant, so come along. Okay, so we are going to plant these sugar magnolia snap peas. If you can see, the sun is super bright right there. So we're going to plant these on one side of this trellis. And I was reading up on peas, and it says to plant them 4 to 6 weeks before your last frost. So that's about, we're at about the 6-week mark, almost, a little bit early. So these, you plant them 1/2 inch deep, 6 inches apart, but I'm going to plant more. And we're just going to put one there, one there. Oops. On there. Okay. That way I'll have some for next time. And then I'm going to fill out my little thingamabopper, my marker. Sorry about that. My phone keeps telling me I'm running out of room. My new iPhone was supposed to be here like 3 days ago, and of course it has gotten delayed. I won't have this problem anymore. Okay, so I'm going to put peas, sugar, magnolia. There we go. Then I'm just going to stick that right down there. And then we will just gently cover these guys up. There we go. Okay. Then we're going to get our handy dandy. Oh man, what did I do with my tape? I must have left it over there. Alright, so then we're going to come over on the other side. And we are going to plant different sugar snap peas. These are called just sugar snap peas, I guess. Fairy Morse. This is what they look like. And let's see, we'll bring you over to the other side. Okay, so now we're on the other side of this trellis. And we are doing just the regular green snap peas. Whoa, nothing wants to stay there. Okay. And these are just going to be, God willing, for fresh eating. So I'm just going to do 1 row of each. And then, I don't know, I think I have shelling pea seeds. Those ones I'll plant real heavy. So, there we go. Alright, then we'll just cover these guys up just like we did the others. And then we will go around the other side and get our markers too. Okay, now we're on the other side. And just gently cover these guys up. All right, 2 rows of peas planted. Then we are going to get a marker. There we go. Can you see me? Yep, lucky dogs. Okay, these are sugar snap. So, peas, sugar snap. I have to say I'm loving this whole number 2 pencil thing. Now I'm going to keep these 2 packs of seeds separate just because I need to write them in my gardening journal. Alright, so there's that marker. Alright, 2 rows of peas planted. Boom! Okay, so now we're going to do some Ford Hook Farm Heirloom Wando peas. These are a shelling pea. So these I like to plant really close together. And I'm saving the rest of my trellises for cucumbers, tomatoes. I need to actually get some more trellises, but I just haven't done that yet. I spent all my money on lights and shelving for the kitchen to do all my seedlings. Alright, so we're going to plant these, hopefully 2 rows, pretty close together. I'm doing about 4 inches apart. And Gabby and I discussed it. And I think what we're going to do is we will put some kind of netting. Okay, I'm going to make another row right here. Some kind of netting that will go up. I'll show you in just 1 second. Go up this fence behind me. We'll just spiral the strings up from the bed. I'll staple them to the bed and we'll spiral them up to the fence. That will give them something to grow on. This time of year I get really stingy. I even have some chicken wire I can use. I get really stingy with my trellises just because I want them for my cucumbers, melons, all that good stuff. Okay, the next peas, I'm going to plant 2 rows of the Alaska peas. I didn't get these planted early enough last year. They started growing really well and they started blooming, as you probably saw in my videos. And then the frost came and they were still blooming. Then a bunch more frost came and they were history. Hardcore frost. And this was my onion bed. In case you watched those videos, I only planted like 50 onions. And the rodents and or birds got to them. So this year I have a bunch of toile, and for those of you that know your fabrics, it's a really fine mesh netting type stuff that you sew with. It goes under like fancy wedding dresses and that type of thing. And so I'm going to, after I plant my onions, I'm going to make a little tent with that. So yeah, that's how that's going to work this year. That's the only thing I can figure, is because you come out here and slowly but surely they start disappearing and there's no dead or dried up onions anywhere. So I'm thinking the critters are getting to them. All right. So hopefully we will get, obviously don't think I'm going to get enough peas to can, but I will get enough for shelling and eating. Okay, so now we're going to cover these up. Come on, little fellas, get down in there. I was going to plant these in the house. It starts. I don't know how well they do that way. But I was being selfish with my shelving space. I've got my rolling shelves I purchased online from Amazon, and I'm telling you what, that has been an absolute godsend. It's just amazing. I have so much room, and I even put my beans. I'll have to videotape those, show you what they look like, because I had the brain fart when I first planted stuff. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously I was not thinking of going by maturity date and counting backwards instead of last frost. And I know better than that. And luckily my friend Fern very sweetly said, you know, I think it's way too early to be planting beans. And I went, oh, I did it backwards. So I took that video down, made another video with the correct planting timeline, and then she suggested to put them in my mud room because my mud room is not heated. Okay, I'm going to put peas, Wando. Oh, now my pencil lead is broken. Nice. Okay, that goes right there. Actually, I'll put it right in there. Okay. And these are peas, Alaska. There we go. First thing this year in the garden. Woo woo! This always makes me super, super happy. Boy, I'm really liking these plant stakes I got from that grow store in Reading. It really make me happy. All right, so all of our peas are planted. I think I'm going to water them in just because I'm not sure that we have any rain in our forecast. So hopefully our barren onion bed will not be barren with too much longer. When it gets warm enough, these guys will germinate, and then what we're going to do is have them, let me show you, grow up this fence. What I'll do is I'll staple I've got some skinny thin nylon twine, or I'll even buy some of that cheap netting and have it go up the fence like this, and then we can just train them to go up that. So that'll work out good. All right, I'm going to grab some water. All right, here we are. We're going to water these little fellas in. I've got two more beds. One that is, the frame is all done, and it's a 4x12. I just need to finish putting the wire on the bottom. for gophers, of course. And it's going to go right next to this one right here. And then I think I have enough lumber to build the last bed. And it's going to go on the opposite, the north side. This is the south side of the garden. And then we're going to arrange my blue buckets over here. All these guys, we'll arrange them. I've tried to do 2 feet in between each box. That way I have enough room to work. I can't get a wheelbarrow down it, but I'm greedy with my planting space. So I want to line these up nicely, 2 feet out on both sides. And then I will have one row up against the fence. I'm going to get this all weed-eated up against the fence. That's where my beautiful, elderberries that Shay gave me from Shay's garden. And then I still will have enough room to put a row both sides. The walkway is right down over there. I want to get some blueberries. That's kind of like my last thing on my list. And I do eventually want to get some more varieties of grapes, but I put my grapes way over on the other side. They don't have a fence around them. And the critters do eat them, but not too terribly bad. So, and they seem to like it there. So those are my goals this year. So we got an elderberry bed going at the front. And then eventually I'm going to get some blueberries. They'll go on the next row. And then 2 on both sides will have these blue buckets. I thought about putting the blue buckets in between, like right in between the beds. Do you see, like right here? And just put them like up against the fence and level that out and put the buckets right there. I could do that. And I would have even more space. So I'm not really sure. But the good thing about buckets is you can just move them wherever you want. But these guys, by the time you fill them with dirt, are so heavy. And then I do have a hand cart or a dolly, and has big fat wheels on it. So I could probably wheel them around with those or incorporate the mister's help. I'm not sure which. All right, well, I hope the sun is shining where you are. That's all I'm going to plan out here today. I'm going to go ahead and water in the other peas. But I hope everyone is doing well, happy, healthy, and safe. And thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and commenting on my channel. And I'm going to sign off. I think Bug's going to say goodbye. Did you show him your cast?
Oh, I got it.
She broke her wrist, so she's in a cast. Wednesday, however, they're going to put a splint on it. So she's getting a little more free. And she's playing AAU basketball. So, yeah, she needs to get that off of there. All right, folks. We'll talk to you later. God bless, and thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.